Good evening. My name is Kaylee Wilson. It is an honor to be here tonight representing Alvarado High School. I am a senior and an officer in the Alvarado FFA, and tonight I am asking to become the 2019 JCLAA and Farm Bureau Queen. What is a heifer? To most of you out here, that sounds like a pretty strange question, doesn't it? But that was me just a few years ago. You've probably guessed by now, I did not grow up in Johnson County like most of my classmates. I grew up in Dallas County, right in the middle of the city. My freshman year, I took a different path. My mother thought I would make the best of friends and find my passion by joining the drill team. It was fun, but it was not really my choice and definitely not my passion. When my family decided to move to my father's hometown, I didn't know what to think or expect, but I was excited to be around more family. I started my sophomore year with optimism. A new town, a new school, new friends, and new opportunities. When registering for classes at Alvarado, I was kind of relieved they didn't have a drill team. I followed my heart and chose agriculture and haven't looked back since. The first week of school, my ag teacher asked if anyone had any questions. A little intimidated and embarrassed, I raised my hand and asked, "What is a heifer?" Surely I wasn't the only one confused, right? Right? Turns out I was. Funny thing is, I wasn't so sure what a steer was either, but I didn't dare ask. 2 years later, I'm still that girl, but that's okay, because I've come a long way since then, thanks to my peers, my advisors, and my experiences at Johnson County. Shortly after that infamous day, my dad bought me my first heifer. It was early October, 2 weeks into validation, and I was just now starting. Can you imagine what my ag teacher must have been thinking? This is the girl who didn't know what a heifer was, and now she's on the show team? She must have been terrified for me, and probably a little bit for herself as well. The Johnson County Livestock Show and Youth Fair was only a few months away. In 2017, I participated in my first junior breeding heifer show. Remember, I was the city girl who didn't know what she was doing when she started, but I worked hard. I tried my best to soak everything in and remember what I was being taught. I was new and just learning, but the people of Johnson County were encouraging and supportive and made me feel right at home. I knew this is where I belong. My heifer Maribel won reserve champion in Charlotte's breed that year. I had a great show, no doubt, but more importantly, I had a great learning experience that will continue to shape me for many years to come. My second year, I showed a steer, a heifer, and broiler chickens too. Pretty ambitious for the city girl, huh? I also placed fifth in the Johnson County Livestock Judging Contest. Can you believe it? The girl who didn't know what a heifer was. However, what meant the most to me was being in the top 6 for senior heifer showmanship that year. It was gratifying to know how far I had come in just 1 year. I've had a lot of great moments here at County. One of my favorite, and probably one of the funniest, was when my dance mom came backstage, so to speak, wearing her fur vest and high-heeled boots. She almost passed out from the smell. Obviously, it was her first time too. My friends and I had a good laugh, and later she did. What I learned at County is that this is truly a family event. Not only did I bond with my dad, but I had fun and became a better version of myself. I grew more than I could have imagined, and so did my family. I made relationships and friendships that will last a lifetime, and I have County to thank for that. I traded in my dance shoes for cowboy boots, and my dance mom became the best show mom that I know. The Johnson County Livestock Show and Youth Fair does not discriminate. It is not just for kids who grew up on ranches, raised animals all their lives, or whose families have been in the industry. It is for everyone, including city kids like me. With dedication and determination, you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to and choose your own path. I am proof that being different is not an obstacle to achievement, but instead a motivator for success. My name is Kaylee Wilson, and I am a first-generation FFA member and officer, first-generation cattle producer, and first-generation JCLAA exhibitor. Tonight, it would be my honor to be a first-generation JCLAA queen and represent Johnson County for the 2019 season. Thank you.